I'm O.W. Root, and this is Pleasant Peninsula. They say that Hillsdale County has the worst roads in all of Michigan. I'd never been to Hillsdale County until a couple weeks ago, and I have to say Hillsdale County is beautiful. But I also have to say that the roads are less than beautiful. And on my first visit to Hillsdale County, first visit in my entire life, I blew a flat. It is funny. How much more validation or confirmation of the claim do you need than blowing a tire on your first visit to the county of Michigan with the worst roads? And like I said, it is a little funny, this validation, but it's not so funny because I left with an $833 bill because I had to replace all my tires. That's what they do on all-wheel drive vehicles. You just have to replace all of them. So I went to Hillsdale County, and all I left with was an $833 bill because of the terrible roads. In Michigan, it's a state pastime complaining about the roads. We all sit around the table and we debate which stretch of road is going to wreck your alignment the quickest, or which road commission crew is the laziest. What are they doing out there? They're just standing around. It seems like nothing's ever getting done. We always like to think about or litigate back and forth. Where are the worst potholes? What's the worst pothole you've ever seen in the state of Michigan? But the truth is, we litigate this and we kind of laugh a little bit about how bad the roads are because you're either going to laugh or cry. It's one of those things in life. But the truth is, it's not funny. Just like my $833 bill was not funny. It's not funny that the state cannot do its job. Because having decent roads that make it possible for a citizen to get from point A to point B safely and reliably, that is the bare minimum requirement of a state. It's right next to safe drinking water. Decent roads that are safe and reliable are right next to safe drinking water, and the state of Michigan cannot ensure that. They are abdicating their responsibility of maintaining the roads. And what happens with this is that they transfer onto us. They transfer the bill to us. Because when I had to replace all my tires, did the state pick up that bill because of their terrible roads? No, fat chance. When you have to get your alignment fixed, is the state going to pay for that? No. When your windshield gets peppered with gravel from the road that is not completed and is not maintained well, when a semi-truck blasts by you and it shatters your windshield, is the state going to pay for that? Absolutely not. No, you are paying for that. So we still pay taxes to the state. We're not getting anything back. We still pay taxes to the state. They don't do their jobs, and we have to pay. Our car gets damaged, and they transfer the responsibility onto us. It's a failure of the state of Michigan. So like I said, you laugh a little bit, complaining, but it's not funny. It's time for the roads to get fixed in Michigan. It's time for the state of Michigan to uphold their end of the bargain and provide the bare minimum safe, reliable roads that aren't going to give you a flat tire and aren't going to wreck your car. Where do you get the best fish and chips in all of Michigan? Everybody has their own idea, but I'm going to tell you mine. And this is the final answer. Bortel's Fisheries, right in between Ludington and Poutwater, in West Michigan, the north end of West Michigan. That is where you get the best fish and chips in all Michigan. It's on a back road, right across from the lake. It's a small little building, cinder block. There's a painting of fish on the front. They only accept cash or check, no cards. And what makes Bortel's so great isn't just the fish, it's not just the chips. It's the story, it's the place, it's the family. Bortel's was founded in 1898 by Uriah Bortel. It's been in the family ever since. Behind the counter today, you will find 6th generation Bortel's working. That kind of buy-in, that kind of legacy, that kind of consistency and passion and dedication is unheard of. It's hard to find a 6th generation family business today in the United States of America. And to find one on a back road in Michigan, in a residential district, because Bortel's has been there so long, it's obviously grandfathered in. right across from the lake. What a hidden treasure. And inside, the vibe, the aesthetic, the whole scene is just perfect. There are tons of old pictures all over the wall, black and white photos of old owners, old family members, old Bortels holding fish by the lake, boats on the shore. It's a time warp, but in the best way. And across the street is a place called Summit Township Park. It's a 3-minute walk from Bortels across the street to Summit Township Park. And Summit Township Park is right on the water. There's a beautiful beach down there. People swim. There are picnic tables up on a hill. And you can sit there and you can look over the waves and the shore and the dunes, the bluffs south. There's a baseball diamond. There's a playground. And Summit Township Park wasn't always Summit Township Park. It was originally Bortels Landing. But back in 1926, the Bortel family donated that land to Summit Township. I mean, think about that. I don't even know how much that land is worth today, but it is a lot. I mean, this is prime real estate. They donated that land. They didn't have to donate that land to the community, but they did. And they donated it so it could become a park, so it could be a community park. And that's what it still is today. So not only is Bortels, not only do they make great food, not only is it a great legacy, but what an incredible story of charity. Again, that's a rare thing today. It's really cool. So at Bortels, what you want to do, first of all, you don't want to go in the lunch rush. You don't want to go in the dinner rush either. Go in the late afternoon or right after 11. You want to go to Bortels. You want to get fish and chips, get the dinner basket, grab a drink at the cooler on the way out. And you want to walk across the street, 3-minute walk to Summit Township Park. This is the move. This is what you do. And you want to sit at the picnic tables, get one in the shade, look out over the big lake, watch the waves roll in, watch the yellow sand, listen to people playing and swimming on the shore, and enjoy the best fish and chips in all of Michigan. I grew up going to Bortels. I have so many memories at Summit Township Park. It's a special place. It's a hidden place. There are places like this all over Michigan. These kind of places that are off the beaten path. You're not going to find them unless you look for them, and you're not going to get there unless you go there. So this summer, go up north, go to Bortels, walk over to Summit Township Park, and enjoy the best fish and chips in all of Michigan. I'm O.W. Root for Michigan Enjoyer.